I found it, by the way. I found the pancreatic cancer book.
Guys, last episode. Here's what we're gonna talk about in this episode. I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak preview. We're gonna talk about Taylor Swift. We're gonna talk about the stage 4 pancreatic cancer book that Addison was trying to find last episode.
Yeah, that I found.
Start with the book. Yeah.
So it's called Randy Pausch, the man who made every day matter.
Okay.
He had this stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and he
did the most with it.
He did. He had a lot.
Well, not with it, but like despite it.
No, he had a lot of young children. He went out of his way. He spent a bunch of time with them. He really, and he like documented every day. Like he made it a big thing.
Hell yeah.
And it was a very, very like cool book to read as a impressionable 13-year-old, 12-year-old, however old I was.
Oh, so you read this a while ago.
Yeah, it was middle school.
Okay.
But it stuck with me, you know?
Yeah. No yawning on the show, by the way.
Fuck you.
You're getting taxed for every yawn. 25 cents.
I'm going to finger you while you play GTA if you keep talking to me like that.
And that leads us right into our next point about Taylor Swift. So, yeah, we were talking about the album. We didn't really talk about it at all, but I'm going to talk about it now. No, we did. She got a song called Fortnite.
Yep.
Finger Me While Your Boys Play GTA.
She said, "Take me back to the 1830s."
Is there supposed to be like a
without
cutscene playing, by the way?
Embarrassing.
Okay, be right. Taylor clearly does not want us to talk about her, but
be right back.
We'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, we're back, and wait. No, okay, this is after Baron Praxis. All right. Yeah, the game crashed for some reason. Don't know why that happened. But we're back. And I get to pick up the orb again. Yippee!
So anyways,
Taylor Swift.
She wants to go back to the 1830s without all the racism.
Yes.
She'll leave the sexism and the homophobia, but she wants to get rid of the racism, so that's a good start.
Exactly. Well, no, she didn't say she wanted to get rid of it. She said she wanted to go back in time to a time that is like arguably defined by those things, but without those things.
No, without the racism. That's all she said.
Yeah. She said without that, but she didn't say she wanted to get rid of it.
True. That's a good point.
Yeah. So sorry. Yeah. I compare it to like Drake actually, which sounds weird, but like Drake, he had a godly album run, you know. Taylor Swift's influence and her like fame and her the praise that she gets, that is contested. You can't say that she's not a huge popular artist, and she's not like crazy talented. I think she's crazy talented as well.
Yeah. I
also think
so real for that. Anyways,
I also think that humana awooga. Ooh. Steam comes out of my ears, jaw drops to ground, tongue rolls
eyes
out like a red
out.
carpet. Yeah. Anyway, yeah,
those were like can I just interject real quick?
Sure.
Those were like the worst video game boobs I've seen. Like, period. They were real.
What
like,
about his?
His are better, but like it was like you looked down, her shirt like went. It was weird. It was not.
It might be like a graphical upscaling thing.
They
looked great in 2003 when I played this game.
Someone on Twitter's gonna post it and be like, the textures of the PS2 just can't be matched. In any event. So,
I think that her and I saw a similar thing with Drake when I was in like high school and stuff. Like he was releasing nonstop bangers. He had like a crazy run where it was like, if you're reading this, it's too late. Views, like all just in a row and everything. The Future collab album, which is like it's questionable whether you think that's a good album or not, but pretty crazy run. But then I really feel like he started phoning it in a little bit.
Yeah,
I think more, and he's had a couple hits since then. He's got Kiki, Do You Love Me? But like, Say That You're a Lesbian Girl, Me Too. That's got to be phoning it in. That's got to be like, he came to the studio one day like it was a 9 to 5, and they were like, here is the beat that I've made for you today, Drake. Rap on this beat. Yeah. And he goes, yeah, I got you.
No, you're right. And
I'll have to say, I think Taylor in her new album I think it's a little bit of that as well. Like oh my God. I didn't even do anything.
Well, so the biggest issue with her album I've heard is that she put 2 albums into one. And so half of
it is
dog
31
shit.
tracks also.
Half of it is dog shit. The other half is like decent.
It is a 31 song album, but that's what leads me to believe that it's a little bit of a phoning in situation. And we're two guys on the internet that play video games and talk over them, so I'm not going to say that we're at the apex of talent.
John,
that's not a question here.
We're the apex.
we're you might not like it, but this is peak male body or whatever.
People don't beat us when it comes to content, okay?
Fair enough.
People don't beat us when it comes to Taylor Swift opinions, okay?
Yep.
I'm tired of this narrative that just because we have 110 subscribers, we can't be, we can't have an opinion.
Oh, we're not valid?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you think since you're 4'11" on dating apps, women say you should die? That's all right?
What are you quoting?
This is from the bagel guy, the New York bagel guy.
Is that New York guy that does the TikToks with his son or whatever, and he's like, look at my Gillette razor? No, that's a different guy.
That was a guy I had mentioned him in the Jack 1 playthrough actually, and you were like, check out our Jack 1 playthrough, by the way, if you don't mind. If you're not doing anything right now,
yeah, go binge it. We got a lot of content there for you to watch.
Go binge it on the Addison and Jahn channel. Go binge it.
Yeah, don't binge it on the channel reposting it.
No, this guy just was having a meltdown in like the line at like a New York bagel shop. Because I don't even know why he was, but yeah, he was like some girl was being like she was mad at him for being like rude or whatever. And then he was like, well, women can say that you're 4'11" on dating apps.
Oh,
you should be.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
He's kind of right.
No.
Okay.
No.
Why do you think he's not right?
Because I don't think you can take an experience like that one person has had and be like, oh, this is all women.
Well,
all women are telling me I should die because I'm 4'11" is basically what his argument boils down to. Are you saying he's spitting in that he should die because he's 4'11"?
No, that would be awful. I wish death upon no one.
Oh, okay. No one? I'm joking.
No, I mean there's a few people. Not in my personal life though. Maybe like
this civilian from Jack and Daxter
runs them over, kills them.
Yeah.
This is the video game that made you violent, dog.
Yeah, dude. I was all like, brr, brr, brr.
Come
Dude,
and
I was joking.
Come and get me, coppers.
Oh yeah.
God, he's so evil, dude. I can't wait for him to betray us.
You think so?
I know so.
Why?
Just a fat, like, awful fucking...
Interesting.
Grummy,
Oh.
like crime overlord. He's Jabba the Hutt. He's Jabba the Hutt. That's his issue.
Okay.
What's the issue with that opinion, huh?
Well, I was just talking about in a couple episodes ago how the narrative of like fat or ugly person equals evil is like prevalent throughout like fairy tales and like media nowadays as well.
Yeah.
It's everywhere, and just funny how you assume he's going to betray us just because he's a little bit overweight and he's a little bit scary looking.
John, let me phrase it like this. I could have wrote this fucking game, okay?
You think so?
I know so. Okay? Drunkman has nothing on me when it comes to writing games like this.
You know for a fact that Druckmann wrote this game?
I don't, actually. I think he only wrote like one game and everyone hates it. I love it, though.
He actually was responsible for some stuff in the story, like the original story for the worst Jack and Daxter game, The Lost Frontier.
Okay.
It was like a PSP game that they also did a PS2 port of.
Okay.
And it's like notably just a very bad game because it was very rushed.
That's upsetting.
But like, why are y'all rushing a Jack and Daxter game? Like, there wasn't really that much of a demand for it then. So I just thought it was weird that they made a rushed game like that.
Let's see what his works are and what he did.
Druckmann.
Jack 3 he programmed.
There you go.
Jack X he programmed.
There you go.
Uncharted he was a game designer and co-writer.
Yep.
The first one. Same with 2.
Sure.
He did the story. He was a story writer for The Lost Frontier.
Yep.
He was the writer and creative director for The Last of Us and Left Behind and Uncharted 4, where he was a lead co-writer and creative director. He was a playtester for What Remains of Edith Finch, is listed on his Wikipedia.
Okay.
Which was that's a dark horse right there. And he was the lead co-writer and creative director for Part 2.
There you go. Last of Us Part 2.
Which I love. I don't know how you feel about it. I'm not sure if we should crack open that can of worms.
I didn't play it. I think it's good though. I've seen people talk about it. I like it.
I'm surprised you haven't played it.
Didn't play it.
Biggest Naughty Dog fan in the world right here hasn't played it.
I played Last of Us 1. I played Uncharted 4. I was like, I'm done.
What do you mean you're done?
I'm done. I'm done.
But Donkey loves it. You're the biggest Donkey fan of all time, too.
Does he love it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know that.
He loved it when it came out. He's a big Naughty Dog fan as well.
Okay.
But he loved that shit. Like, a lot of people got on his ass on the internet. And he made like 3 videos.
Yeah.
Roasting his comment section.
That was such a interesting thing because it's like, it was a little hard to tell who just hated women and gay people and who actually didn't like the game.
Yeah,
the game. It's
still out in the air. I mean, I enjoy the writing. I think it's a pretty solid game. I'm sure we'll catch some flack for that. I'm sure someone will be like, actually, they completely retconned Joel's character in order to make him vulnerable to Abby's attack. Who gives a fuck?
I think they made the decisions that they made, and we're all better for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna replay that shit soon.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
No, I'd want to play it. It looks really cool.
Dude, can we play The Last of Us on here?
We could.
Real.
I'll
bring over my PS5, or we could just use yours.
I have one downstairs right now.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure if you wanted to take up the storage space or whatever. Also, I kind of was signing
I'm pretty sure I
my.
have Part 1 on my.
You have Part 1?
I think I have Last of Us Part 1 on my console.
Do you have The Last of Us Remastered, or do you have Part 1? It's different.
I don't know, man.
Part 1's the remake. It just came out.
Don't be so snobby.
I'm going to be snobby because I own Part 1 on disc, and I want to play that.
Do you want to... Okay.
That's all.
You want to bring it?
Yeah, I'll bring it.
Okay.
All right, good. I'm glad that's settled.
Get off your ass, I guess.
Well, fuck you.
Okay, fuck me, fuck you.
Just...
What do you think about that?
What are you playing, fucking Minecraft here?
What do you think about this?
That's pretty cool.
That was just yucky.
What do you think about this?
What do you think about...
Next time on Addison and Jahn.
I'm going to do this next time. Oh, I did it this time.